Welcome back to the Morning Blend. This is Gina. Her health is much better than it was just a few short months ago. She is off one of her thyroid medications. Her cholesterol is down. She sleeps better, has more energy, and she has lost 50 pounds.
Gina joins us now with the story of her weight loss journey, along with Jen McCommons, a physician's assistant who helps people like Gina make dreams come true. Nice to have you both here.
Hi, ladies.
Hi. This is exciting. First of all, you look radiant.
Thank you.
I can tell how good you feel. And just, losing 50 pounds in a short amount of time, I can't imagine that you don't feel just like $1,000,000.
I do feel fabulous.
Tell us a little bit about your journey. How did it start, and how have you come to where you are now?
I found out about the program when I was in Florida this past last April, and that's how I found out about Dr. Schaefer that did the program, and so I started that. And I don't consider it a diet. I consider it a treatment.
Yeah.
Because I did it for health issues.
That's right, because you had thyroid medication.
Thyroid, yes. And I was through the process. I was able to get off one of my thyroid medications. My cholesterol level, all my levels are just 100 times better than what they were.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So 50 pounds in 2 rounds. You basically did it between June and the end of December. So you were losing weight, all of this weight, a lot of it through the holidays, through Thanksgiving and Christmas. And you work as a bartender, so you're around probably food and alcohol all the time. How easy or difficult is that for you?
For me, actually, it wasn't a hard thing to do. If you're determined, especially if you do have health issues, that's more important. And through the process, I wasn't hungry because you are restricting yourself. But
that's amazing.
Talk through the program that Gina was on and how it works.
Sure. So when you come in, you get a scan that's going to identify a number of different factors. We're going to look at your fat percentage, your BMI, your metabolic age, which is kind of scary for most of us to see. And we're able to identify what's going on in the body. We're also able to identify what's happening with your neuroendocrine system that's slowing your metabolism down. We reset that. We show you how to burn the fat off. And then we learn about trigger foods and how the different foods affect your weight gain or weight loss or maintenance. And so you have the tools to keep the weight off long term.
Did you find certain foods, Gina, through the process that just don't work for you, that make you gain weight, so you avoid them?
yes,
What kinds of foods are they?
bread is one and sugar is another.
Both bread and sugar. So
Yes.
do you always avoid those foods, or if you have them in moderation?
Have them in moderation.
Has it been difficult to keep off those 50 pounds?
No, not really, not for me. I just sticking to the clean eating and the food list. I stick to what it was that was printed up specifically for my body to have my body run at its optimum level.
What do your regular doctors say? You know, getting off a thyroid medication, cleaning up your cholesterol, getting all your levels in order. I mean, they probably look at you and say, like, wow, what'd you do? You know?
Yes.
Is that their response? You know? Because you think about doctors, oftentimes they're pushing and they're trying to do this or whatnot, or they're just giving you a medication. But you really followed through and changed your life.
Yes. Anything I can do naturally or through diet, I will prefer that instead of taking a pill.
Yeah.
And is it true? I mean, as we look at this before and after picture, I think that was you on New Year's Eve, right?
Yes.
You look fantastic there. Do you feel happier? Do you feel sexier? Because didn't you go from like a size 12, 14 to now you're like a 0 to a 2 or 4?
Yes.
That's unbelievable. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel fantastic.
Do people comment to you?
Oh,
like, you
definitely.
Look great?
I've actually even had people at work where it's either like, oh my God, is everything okay? They right away assume that I'm sick because of so much weight that I lost.
Yeah. But you're just the opposite. You feel great.
Yes, yes. And I've told so many people about it. And
I think it's fascinating, Jen, that she drives 2 hours from Two Rivers to come to NutriMost in Milwaukee.
Yes.
Do you find that's true for a lot of people you see?
Yes, because we're one of the only locations in the area, in the state. So people, if they find something that works for them and they are ready to do this and make a change in their life, they're going to do what they need to do. And she's prime example of that, driving 2 hours to come for her visits.
You do free consultations?
We absolutely do.
And when people come in, what do they need to prepare for?
Bring in a list of your medication. Think about why you want to lose weight. What is the reason? What do you want to change about your health? And really be prepared to have an answer. And I think you just have to come in with the right attitude and be ready to make that change.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is restrictive, as Gina said, but it's always fascinating to me how people report saying that they didn't feel hungry.
You don't feel hungry on the program, and I think that we also have to look at it as it's really learning about the foods that work with your body, and we are eating so many things that make us feel bad, so I don't really look at it as restrictive. I look at it as giving your body what it needs to work at the optimal level. And right now we are putting so much junk in, and we wonder why our bodies don't feel well.
Yeah.
And that's really the change, is we're giving the body what it needs, and it works better for you.
And the fact that you can feel the difference now when you eat foods that don't work for you, I think is so important. These free consultations can be yours at NutriMost. Call them at 844-FAT-MELT. The phone number on your screen in numbers. NutriMostMilwaukee.com is the website for more, but make sure you go in, have a nice consultation. It's free. You've got nothing to lose but all that fat, so it'll feel great. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look great. Thank you
you
so much for being here.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.